Top K-pop news, friends. There are certain moments that feel so special that in a matter of minutes, they can capture the attention of millions of fans from all over the world. And that's what happened when Paris, a city known for its beauty, history, and splendor, suddenly became the center of attention of the global army.
It was no ordinary night.
Paris was celebrating Bastille Day, one of France's biggest national celebrations, which always puts on a spectacular show every year. The streets were filled with lights, music rang out from every corner of the city, and thousands of people gathered to witness the splendor of a once-a-year party. But for ARMY, there was another reason that made that night even more special. Before BTS's big concert began, news of the members' arrival began circulating widely on social media. Fans who had been flocking to Paris for days prior kept a close eye on every update. Many hoped to catch a glimpse of the members' activities before they officially performed in front of tens of thousands of spectators. Amidst the growing excitement, a sudden post appeared and instantly set the internet ablaze. Jungkook, the name is back in the spotlight. BTS's Magne, who always manages to create simple yet memorable moments, suddenly shared a short video on his personal Instagram account. There was no big announcement, no lengthy caption, no overly elaborate hints, just a short recording. But as is often the case, whatever Jungkook shares has the incredible power to capture the attention of millions in a very short time. Minutes after being uploaded, the video immediately spread across various social media platforms. Fans began sharing it, translating it, analyzing every detail, and discussing it endlessly. The video showcased a truly mesmerizing sight. The Parisian night sky transformed into a sea of light. The Eiffel Tower stood majestically in the center of the city, its illumination reflecting beautiful colors across the surrounding area. Above it, fireworks exploded one after another, creating a captivating combination of colors.
Red, blue,
Gold,
purple,
silver. Each burst of light seemed to paint a new picture in the French night sky. From the seemingly simple angle of the shot, fans could sense that Jungkook was enjoying the moment directly. There was no over-the-top setup, nothing contrived. Just a world-class artist enjoying the beauty of a historic night and choosing to share it with the people who have always supported him. And therein lies the power of this moment. For many, the video might simply feature fireworks. But for ARMY, it felt much more meaningful. Because behind every simple post from Jungkook, there's a feeling of closeness that's hard to describe in words. Amidst a busy schedule, amidst preparations for a large-scale concert, amidst the pressure of being one of the biggest artists in the world, Jungkook still made time to share a beautiful moment with his fans. That's why the post immediately received an incredible response. Not long after the video went viral, fans began to discover another interesting detail. The video featured Korean lyrics that immediately piqued curiosity. Various theories began to emerge. Some fans believe the lyrics may be related to an upcoming project. Others believe it's simply Jungkook's way of expressing his feelings to ARMY. Still others believe the post is part of something bigger that BTS is preparing for their fans. The discussion continues to unfold. Social media is filled with various interpretations. But despite all the speculation, one thing that cannot be denied is the powerful impact that a simple post from Jungkook has had on the global fan community. While millions of people enjoyed the video on their mobile screens, the atmosphere in Paris itself continued to grow more festive. Bastille Day celebrations were reaching their peak. Fireworks continued to light up the sky. Music filled the night air. Thousands of tourists and locals watched one of the world's most iconic performances. But that night felt different. Because in the same city, 7 men who had changed the history of world music were also enjoying the moment. And slowly, snippets of the members' activities began to emerge. One of the most eye-catching moments showed J-Hope and V enjoying the Parisian night from a safe location away from the crowds. The two stood side by side, gazing up at the sky filled with lights. Their expressions spoke louder than words. There was awe. There was happiness. There was gratitude. They seemed to be truly enjoying every moment unfolding before them. For fans, this scene was priceless. After a long journey, Various individual activities, solo projects, and busy schedules over the past few years, seeing the members enjoy a moment together again always brings a special warmth. Amidst this atmosphere, J-Hope then gave a reaction that immediately made fans smile. With an excited expression and eyes sparkling with enthusiasm, he expressed his happiness at being in Paris. The positive energy that is J-Hope's trademark was immediately palpable. Even through the screen, fans could feel the joy he felt that night. The moment then went viral. Footage after footage continued to circulate. Fans made compilations. International media began discussing BTS's arrival. BTS's name once again dominated various digital platforms. And more people realized that something big was waiting to happen. Because for BTS, a concert isn't just about the music. It's not just about the stage. It's not just about the lights and visual effects. Every BTS concert is an event that unites millions of emotions in one place. And before it all began, Paris provided a truly special welcome. The city seemed like the perfect backdrop for the opening of a new chapter in BTS's journey. Historic streets, iconic architecture, stunning night lights, and the enthusiasm of fans who had come from various countries. All these elements combined into one. As the night progressed, hundreds of drones began to decorate the Parisian sky. The light formations they created added to the grandeur of the atmosphere. From a distance, the luminous patterns appeared to move harmoniously above the city. Modern technology and the traditional beauty of Paris combined in an unforgettable sight. And amidst all this splendor, the members of BTS were there, witnessing it firsthand, soaking in the atmosphere, capturing the moment, and sharing a small part of the experience with millions of armies around the world. That's what made that night so special. It wasn't just the glitz. It wasn't the fireworks. It wasn't the Eiffel Tower. It's because of the enduring connection between BTS and their fans. A connection that has been built over years. A connection that can make a short video feel so meaningful. A connection that makes millions of people feel like they're in the same place even though they're thousands of kilometers away. And as Bastille Day night slowly drew to a close, a shared feeling arose in the hearts of many fans. This was just the beginning. Because if BTS had already created such a memorable moment before the concert, many believed that what would happen on stage would be even more extraordinary. Paris had welcomed BTS with light. Paris had welcomed BTS with splendor. Paris had welcomed BTS with an unforgettable celebration. And now, the whole world awaited their next move. As the Parisian sky slowly calmed and the fireworks began to fade one by one, the memory of that night remained deeply etched in fans' minds. A night when Jungkook shared the beauty he saw. A night when J-Hope and V enjoyed the same view as millions of others. A night where BTS and ARMY reconnected through simple, meaningful moments. And for the fans who witnessed it all from start to finish, the night was more than just a Bastille Day celebration. It was the beginning of a new story that will be remembered throughout BTS's Paris journey. Stay tuned to Top K-pop for the latest news, exclusive moments, and other exciting developments from BTS.